Hello, hello, my most spooktacular people. Happy Halloween. Take a pick. Option 1, 2, 3, 4. We're looking at a trick or a treat. A trick will be something that is unexpected. What is unexpected coming your way? And if you pick a treat, we're looking at a blessing that's coming your way. Okay, so sit with these 4 options. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will put the timestamp in the description box and in the pinned comment below. It will take you directly to your pick, and I will see you at your pick. Hello, beautiful. Option 1, trick or treat. You guys picked option 1. You guys have the book. So let's take a look. It says, "Let me in." This looks like the Babadook. Knock, knock, knock. So, what is this? Books about knowledge. A visitor. Unexpected visitor you don't see coming. I think you guys have a trick here who's coming your way. Let's take a look what the tarot has to say. Now, of course, it's Halloween, so you'll have a bunch of kids coming. But what is this communicating to you? 6 of Cups, Ace of Cups, Justice in reverse, and the Page of Cups. So you guys will certainly have trick-or-treaters. We have children coming through here, but I feel as though there's somebody who owes you an apology for something that was unjust. Okay, I feel like this person wants a new beginning here, and they want to reconcile with you. I feel like this person is going to knock on your door physically or metaphorically speaking. They want you to give them another chance here with "Let me in," reconciliation, and the apology card. Okay, but maybe this person behaved immaturely, or potentially this person did something unjust to you. But I feel like there is deep love here. This person would consider you as somebody who they feel very, very connected to on the spiritual side with the soulmates here. Okay, so this is a past lover or a past friend maybe who has wrongfully sort of done something here and wanting to right or wrong. But I do feel they're going to express themselves, and I feel like you don't see it coming. Pile number 1. I hope this helped you, and I will see you to the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, hello. I think I said this is pile 2. Maybe this is your trick. If I said that was pile 2 and you're here, I don't know. Maybe there's a connection, but we're looking at trick or treat. Okay, quick reading. Trick or treat, what do you have? You have neighbors. Well, that's interesting. So neighbors could certainly be your physical next door neighbors, or it could be somebody who maybe is an acquaintance here. Let's see if this is a trick or treat. Might be dealing with neighbors today, being Halloween. Maybe we're finding something out here. I'm getting gossip. So I might be finding something out. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Trick or treat for option number 2, spirits. If this isn't the pile you picked, you could certainly go check out the other pile. I'm assuming this is 2, but everything for a reason. Let's see. We have the 6 Pentacles in reverse. And we have the 8 Pentacles in reverse. We have the Hermit in reverse. And we have the 3 Swords in reverse. And we have the Queen of Wands. This is certainly something work-related. So we were picking up neighbor-type energy. And certainly your colleagues could be the same type of relationships you have with your neighbors. You have to sort of be cordial. I feel like there's something here in regards to you finding something out, and I feel like it could potentially be in regards to something not working out as expected here or as understood in the workplace, which might be surprising to you. So I'm going to say you have a trick. Now, I do feel called for this pile to dig in a little deeper here. What is this thing we're finding out in the workplace? Five Swords in reverse. Some sort of gossip that was unfounded here. Ace of Wands in reverse. I feel like there is something in the workplace here that's potentially was really charged up at one point in time, and it might have created a lot of conflict. I feel like there's a setting of the record straight here that depolarizes any of the intense negative energy potentially that was going on in a workplace. I feel like you either hear something here that it just makes you disengage, or you no longer associate with whatever groups of people here that were involved in that communication. But I feel like there is this you sort of master of your own world, pulling away from any gossips or anything here that might impact your own workspace. So I don't know what's been going on in your workspace. You're going to have to let me know. But some of you guys might be literally quitting that department, that job, or that group of people, or not associating or sitting with anyone that maybe you were conflicted with. Because I feel like it might have been an uncomfortable state, but I feel like whatever it is that you're finding out or hearing, so maybe you're hearing of a move, you know, like maybe you find out you get to move, or maybe whoever you're in conflict with is moving or is no longer working there. But there is some form of communication here that you understand as, I don't know, like through gossip or through some sort of understanding you have. And so I think this makes your workspace very peaceful, because I feel like you're able to now focus more on the work at hand, or doing what it is that you want to do. So for those of you guys resonating with leaving your workspace, I feel like you're leaving your workspace because there's just too much conflict or drama. Yeah, and you just are looking for a place where you belong. So you guys got the unexpected here. I don't think you're seeing this coming. Okay, so that's what you have, pile 2. I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, hello, pile 3. I'm assuming this is 3. I got you and 2 confused because I wasn't sure which I said was pile 2. I think this is 2 and this is 3. Either way, this is what you clicked on. This is what you're getting, okay? If you want to go check out this pile, you can certainly go ahead. So let's take a look. Pile number 3, trick or treat. What do you have? You have suspicion. Interesting. Okay, well, let's take a look whether this is a trick or treat. We'll pull some tarot and see what this message is about. Clear and concise message, Spirit, for pile 3. Tower, 3 swords. Ooh. Ace of Cups in reverse. And the 4 of Cups. Pile number 3. This isn't good. I think what you don't see coming is shocking to you. This looks like a breakup. Okay, this looks like a breakup. So what is this about? Matters of the heart, separation, boredom. We're not interested. We're saddened and we're hurt. And we feel rejected here, potentially, or we're rejecting someone. I feel like there's a breakup here because potentially there's some suspicion around something. I would say this is what you don't see coming. So a trick. Let's see, what is the suspicion exactly about then? So is there a breakup because there is some untruth here? Someone's limited beliefs here create some form of suspicion that might not be founded on anything. And it's creating conflict in a situation, which leads to separation. Okay, now, if this isn't a physical separation, it might be us being really pulled by our suspicions here, which is just a conflict of our mind. And it creates such havoc in our mind that we suffer here in pain, and we remove our love or we detach. So we're detached here based on our own suspicions. Okay, so I think you don't see this coming, but we can check ourselves and see, are we in some sort of limiting thoughts? Do we have some unfounded suspicion? You know, and I feel like maybe something sudden happens that creates this suspicion. Let's see one more here just for the Tower. I think you're maybe not expecting this type of a mood. Maybe this is for your partner, but Queen of Cups. So, Spirit is indicating, have an open heart. Have compassion here, because there is love here. This is the most love I could pull from the tarot. This is showing compassion and love. So, I feel like if you are in a state with someone who you feel like potentially could be in some sort of, I don't know, disengaged mood here for whatever reason, or having to sit with their own love and their own energy here, and they're sitting sort of distant or pulled away, I feel like Spirit is indicating here to show compassion and love, because this might be a sudden sort of thing that you're not expecting here, you know, and we might fall back into limiting thoughts that we might suspect because this person is pulled away, or rejecting that there is an ending, okay, because this is the first thing I thought, but maybe this is just suspicion. Suspicion is that it has to do with you, you know, that it has to do with you. Meanwhile, it might only have to do with this person. And we see one cup here in reverse. This is all about loving self. So it could be someone rejecting self, someone hurting self, or someone doing something here that isn't in their best good, which is surprising. And so it's easy for us to turn it back to self and create all sorts of stories, but those stories create limitations because we start to believe certain things that are untrue, which is only founded on suspicion. So this looks to me like a trick, and Spirit is telling you to lean into your heart space. Okay, now if this is you, maybe pulled away here, maybe you're not wanting to connect for whatever reason here, and you have somebody here who absolutely loves you, who's coming up as this Queen of Cups. Okay, and maybe you weren't expecting this person to show up here or to give love despite your state here, but I feel like this person is pretty solid, but you're definitely not expecting it, okay, because maybe you have some belief of self here that isn't necessarily true, you know? So, pile 3, this is your reading. I hope this helped you. Happy Halloween. I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 4, trick or treat. Well, what do you guys have? So far we have 4 tricks. Hopefully you're the treat. Well, let's see. You guys got dreams. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll lay the tarot before we say so, but I am feeling a lot of treat here with these dreams. Let's take a look at what we have. So, Spirit, clear and concise message for pile number 4. Did I call you pile 3? I'm so discombobulated today. Let's see. We have Freddy Krueger here with dreams. Spirit, clear and concise message. What is this messaging here with this? I feel is a treat here. So we have Judgment in reverse. And we have 3 cups in reverse. We have the World. And we have the 5 swords clarifying the 3 of cups. And we have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. So, pile number 4. I feel like you've been in a situation that's been quite taxing here, okay? Where, I don't know, people might have been just sabotaging. It feels like we weren't getting along and getting along together. There was something not understood or accepted. Okay, I feel like we're closing out some sort of cycle here with this, because I feel like there is a new beginning that can only happen when we close something out, okay? So I do feel the blessing here is the fact that we're able to close out a chapter of strife, a chapter where we were not necessarily seeing eye to eye or coming together, in order for there to be something manifested. Okay, now I feel as though with the Page of Cups in reverse, there could have been a situation here that was unclear, where we had to find our own sort of closure. Okay, and in order to find our own closure, it could be quite difficult. But I feel like we managed to find our own closure in order for us to have this beautiful new beginning, which is this blessing we're seeing, which is in line with our dream. But we had to sort of claw our way out of this. So let's get a little bit more clarity here for pile 4. Spirit, what is this blessing about here for pile 4? This closure. 2 cups. Death in reverse. And one more. 6 swords, or I was going to say 5 swords. Now we have the 3 of wands. I don't read bottom of the deck. Reverse and the high priestess. So I feel it's a blessing of coming together. Okay, coming together and finding harmony in a situation that I feel like we didn't have closure in. I feel it hasn't ended in a way here that's completely over, but I feel like the strife and whatever phase was difficult here, whatever it was we couldn't accept or get past or understand, we had to put it behind us. Okay, but I feel like there's a connection here that needed to be transformed and is still transforming. But I feel like we're having to work through love with the Page of Cups in reverse, or having to work through maybe apologies if we're owing apologies, or forgiveness if we're on the opposite end of that. Okay, so I feel like we're amidst going through this sort of transition, getting out of conflict, getting out of 5 swords, moving slowly towards calmer ground here in order for there to be a manifestation, because I feel like this connection is expanding on the ship, moving towards calmer water, so that there could be growth. But I feel like this transformation's slow, and I feel like part of our intuition is guiding our direction here. And I feel like our intuition was knowing that in order to close out cycles, we sort of have to come to our own terms here. And I feel like our own terms was accepting something here that might have been very challenging for us to move from. But I feel we're moving from this. And I do feel like this feels like a blessing, you know, a blessing, like something coming into harmony. Also, I feel like we might not see exactly where this is leading to, but we know that there's a transformation happening and a new manifestation happening. And this is sort of where we're being guided to. So I feel like this is something you can envision with the High Priestess and these dreams. I feel like this is exactly where you're being rowed to, you know, but maybe we don't quite see because there's still transformation happening. And we still don't see the big picture here because there's been things we've had to sort of put behind us in order for there to be new manifestations with this world. But I feel like we were getting closure on parts that were not harmonious, because this is a complete different energy than this. You know, this is people sort of sabotaging each other, not seeing eye to eye and not getting along. And this is 2 people seeing each other's values and finding balance and harmony. Okay, so this is what I see, beautiful pile 3. You guys got the treat tonight. Happy Halloween. I hope this helped you guys. I love this reading for you, and I will see you at the next one. Bye-bye.